Hey guys, welcome to my second video of my DIY Red Oak Zone in Michigan black bear hunt series. That's a long tongue twister. This episode, I'm just going to walk through how I gather my bait. I have five resources I'm doing for bait, and I mean I might do a sixth kind of hosh-posh method, but right now I'm just planning on starting with these 5 different resources that I got bait. Throughout this video you'll see some clips where I'm wearing some different clothes. It's because I've filmed this over multiple days, but let me walk you through it. Resource number 1. I have been following for the last couple months a YouTuber out there, YouTube channel Bow Hunting Road, all one word, Bernie. Bow Hunting Road. I don't know Bernie, but you ever happen to see this video, Bernie, thank you. I've been watching your videos and I've been learning a lot. Bernie recommends some items from Northwoods bear bait supplies. I just googled it, ordered online a bottle of cherry sweet spray. I plan on spraying around the bushes and limbs and trees on my bait site. And also a product he recommends called Gold Rush. He says to add the Gold Rush into your grease. Well, that brings me to resource number 2. I went down to my local Kentucky Fried Chicken and I talked to the people there, and they were rather nice, and they told me that I was more than welcome to go out back behind the Kentucky Fried Chicken and go scoop myself out some grease. So that's what I did for resource on my bait number 2. I took a 1-gallon milk jug after we drank the milk out of it, cut the bottom out so it was kind of like upside down with a handle, and I just scooped it out into 5-gallon buckets, 1 scoop at a time. So that's my resource of bait number 2, is Kentucky Fried Chicken grease. Resource number 3, Ratajczak Farms in Standish, Michigan. If you haven't been to Ratajczak Farms and you're within an hour drive and you need bear bait, I recommend going there and checking it out at the least. Even if you're further and you want to load up a bunch, give them a call, search them on the internet. They have a Facebook channel, their phone number's on there. Super nice family. They have a really nice clean operation, and I don't know if they're average, above average, below average as far as price goes, because I'm not out there searching and buying a bunch of bait, but I thought it was fairly reasonable, and I'm a cheapskate, so definitely check them out. There's some other ones too around, but that's my resource number 3, Ratajczak Farms. For granola, granola was what I was really after, and corn. The corn was cheap. I mean, you see these gas stations selling corn. Michigan, you can't bait for deer anymore, but I get it. People still sell it. People still do it, even though they're not supposed to. And this was dirt cheap compared to any deer corn I've seen. So I got corn and granola from them, were the main things. They had used 5-gallon buckets. They were all rinsed out for like $1. I bought a bunch of those as opposed to going to Home Depot and spending $7 for a bucket and a lid. And I bought some molasses from there, a couple 5-gallon buckets of molasses, and strawberry filling or strawberry jam, some kind of strawberry sweet gooey stuff. Resource number 4, Captain Frank. Captain Frank, he and I got a video here on my channel where we went fishing in the Detroit River, caught a bunch of walleye, and he's been in a video with me duck hunting before. But Captain Frank went out salmon fishing and he caught some salmon, so he brought me the carcasses and the heads of the salmon, and here is something for y'all to think about doing it yourself. He went to a marina where he rented a slip for however long it was, a few days when he was fishing salmon, And at that marina, there's a fish cleaning station. And I imagine that other fish cleaning stations here in Michigan will do the same. They have a cooler at their fish cleaning station with garbage cans that you can put your waste in. That way it doesn't start rotting and stinking and flies and it's dirty. Those marinas want to keep their facilities nice. So you put your fish waste into their coolers, and at the end of the day, a waste management company comes by and removes all that fish waste. Well, he grabbed some heads and carcasses out of those coolers that were going to be thrown out and brought them to me in a cooler. So I froze those. So that was resource number 4. And here is the last final resource, number 5. Talk to your local donut store or bakery. I am here right now at Tim Hortons. Yes, Tim Hortons. I talked to the manager. Very nice people here at my local Tim Hortons, and they're giving me all the day-old donuts, bagels, breads. They're throwing them in the garbage bag for me. They normally put them in the dumpster, and they're just setting them aside. I just come at the end of the day. Right now, the nice ladies are getting ready to leave for the day, and I'm gonna pick up all of the leftover day-old stuff, and I'm gonna use that. The only thing is, I have to go through all of it and throw out all the chocolate stuff. So there's some donuts. That was pretty cool. Got interrupted by some Canadians at Tim Hortons. All pun intended. But anyways, some of the donuts have that chocolate glaze on top. You can't use chocolate in Michigan. They're that chocolate frosting on top, not glaze. So I took my fillet knife, my fish fillet knife, and just cut that top layer of the donut off, threw that chocolate away, and still utilized the bottom of the donut. So I'm accumulating donuts, and I picked up a freezer, just a spare deep freeze off from Craigslist. It was only 80 bucks. Picked that up, and I'm freezing everything. So those are my 5 resources from bear hunting. Next video coming out will be my bait stations. I start those in 2 days. So that'll be my next video coming out, is setting up the bait stations. So thanks for watching this episode on DIY resources of bear bait, and follow us in our bear hunting series here, and please give us a subscription. See you next time. Feel the Freezer Outdoors.